What up, though? I'm Fat.
I'm Tree.
Welcome back to another edition of Fats and Tree. Today, what we're going to talk about is never do this on a Carnival cruise.
Stick around towards the end, and we do have a bonus tip.
Try not to never reserve the chairs.
Yes. When you see those chairs on the Lido deck around the pool, the hot tub, all that, don't reserve.
Next up, we're going to talk about flying in on the same day.
Don't fly in on the same day. I know we talk about this a lot. And anything could happen. Your flight can be canceled. Your flight can be delayed. If you fly in the same day, you might have problems. Every ship leaves at a certain time. Always be mindful and keep track of what time your ship leaves, because you want to make sure that you're there, checked in, and ready to go. So there's a certain time slot that you have to book of the time that you're going to come to the ship, and they do have a cutoff time. So just don't fly in a day of. Try to get there the day before. That way you can get into the area, see what's available, see different things, and then the next day, truck on to the ship for cruise day.
Cruise day.
Next, don't limit yourself food. A lot of people don't know that the food is unlimited. It's unlimited in the buffet. It's unlimited in the dining room. So even though they bring you the food in the dining room, you can ask for as much as you want. The size of the portions went down, so you're not going to get full as fast as you would before, because they cut the portion size down, and then they bring as many as you want. So don't be limiting yourself on food. If you want more, ask for it. They will bring it to you. And it doesn't cost you extra.
Don't cost you nothing. You know, if you stay 5 days on the cruise, they have lobster tail.
Yes.
So that means you'll be able to order more than one. Out is the shore excursions. Make sure you book your shore excursions before getting on the cruise, because what it does, it cuts the price down. You won't have to pay as much if you were on the ship. Yes.
And most of the time when you book your cruise and you're there ahead of time, they'll throw a deal in there, 10% off, and you'll get the internet package. Not all the time, but sometimes, just to promote it so that they can get people to book the excursions. So again, do it before you get there, because one time I tried to do it when I got on, and everything was sold out, because I wanted to talk about it, ask questions at the excursion desk. But you don't have to wait that long. You can go and call the 1-800-Carnival, and you ask them questions about your excursion if you're not sure. But 9 times out of 10, the excursion, they do have in the writing what the excursion is, how you're going to get there, how long is it, and everything else. But if it's something there that you need to know, just call Carnival and they will let you know.
Next up is going to be throwing things overboard. Do not throw things overboard, because what happens, you throw something overboard, you're looking forward to go down to the water, but the boat is moving at a pace that it does not seem like it's moving. So that means instead of it going overboard, it's curbing under or curbing in to someone else's cabin. And you might hit somebody in the face. You could throw a cigarette off. You could create a fire. But do not throw things overboard.
And that's for your safety and ours, because you don't want nobody to do that when you're on there. So don't do it to everyone else. So by all means, don't throw anything overboard. Next, we're going to talk about your selling sign card. Please take a look at your charges and make sure that there's no charges on it that you have not done.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't look at it and they ignore the charges, but take a look at your summary, account summary. They will bring it to your room the day before, and then they will, if they don't, you can always look on your TV, log into the TV and look at it that way. You can go to a kiosk and print it out as well, or guest services can do it. And if you see any charges on there, circle them. Take them down there and let them know. I didn't do this charge. I don't remember this charge. And maybe y'all can rectify it. But you don't want to pay for something that you did not do. So count for your selling sign card. And that way you won't be charged for anything you did not do.
Next up, we're going to talk about is never get back to the ship late. From your excursions, from your shopping, from your sightseeing, from you just wanting to get off and get a couple drinks. Do not get back late because you could be the new pier runner
on the ship.
Now, I have not seen it but once or twice, but I did not record it. But I really would like to. So if it's that you, let me know. I'll record you.
It's best to book your excursions or anything on the ports through Carnival.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they run late or the excursion is later, then you don't want to arrive back to the ship late, because they'll call the ship and say, hey, the excursion group is coming back a little late. You're going to have to hold the boat over.
Mm-hmm.
But if you book the excursion
on the outside,
mm-hmm. they will not hold that ship. They're going to keep going, and then you're going to be stuck there. And like he said, you're going to be running down that pier trying to catch it. Once they close that door and they start unraveling that rope, they're not opening that door back up because it's too much. It's a heavy weight and all that. So don't be those pier runners, because they will be the cruisers will be on the top running, and they'll be taking your picture,
screaming and filming and taking your picture.
Yeah.
Sitting and climbing on the rail when you have a balcony or you're out on the Lido deck.
Yes, that's a no-no.
Do not sit and climb on those rails, because you can easily fall.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. In the news lately, it's been a lot of people that's climbing on top of these railings and looking like they slipping and falling. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to be like that.
And if you're with somebody and you see them doing it, you know this person. Mm-hmm. Help them out.
Tell them to get down.
If they've been drinking too much, walk them back to their room. Don't let them do something that you see is going to hurt them.
Most of the time when you have the drink package and they see that you're really drunk and you can't handle it, they'll cut it off at least 24 hours.
Some people don't even get that much.
On our last cruise, it was a guy. He got in trouble. He was so drunk. He had the drink package. They cut his drink off. He was so mad. And he kept running around trying to see if somebody can get a drink for him. Nobody would do it because they didn't want theirs cut off because of him. So don't do it. Don't do it. Because they will cut your stuff off in a heartbeat. And they'll tell you, you can't get drinks for 24 hours. Mm-hmm. So if you're drunk and you can't handle it, they will cut it off.
They will. Next up is smoking. Smoking is prohibited on your balcony, in your room, or any unauthorized area. So no smoking on your balcony.
They have authorized smoking areas on the ship. The balcony is not one in your cabin and inside your cabin. And some places inside on the ship is not. I know the casino is a designated area where you can smoke, and they have designated areas on the outside. So if you are a smoker and you want to know where they are, just ask one of the staff members and they'll let you know. But don't just smoke all around the ship, because they will get you for that.
Next up, camouflage clothes.
Don't wear camouflage on the ports. You can wear it on the ship, but it's the ports that don't accept camouflage, because some of their police personnel wear the camouflage and they don't want to mistake you for them. So it's prohibited to wear camouflage on different ports. The bonus tip of today is make sure you don't do these things on the Carnival cruise.
On any cruise.
You want to enjoy yourself. You want to have a good time. You don't want no interruptions, because you paid too much money and you're on vacation.
Yep.
So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Let us know how we're doing. We are inserting the Amazon store down here at the bottom. Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Love cruising.